I gotta be honest with you guys. Well, first, Merry Christmas. We are back with the 12 Days of Christmas, day 5. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't want to fucking do this today. I really don't. But I promised. I've been sitting on this idea for literally a year. And I'm like, you're not letting this year pass you by. And honestly, I am very stressed. I'm very stressed. And I might cry. And that's fine. I'm not going to get too deep into it because that's not why you came here. But I'm like training my mind again to like, even when things get hard, because 2025 for me is going to be about like building like a routine that the highest version of me has, like what I envision that as. And like I'm working on it little by little. It's already started this year to take motion, but next year, like I really want to move into that energy fully and commit to it, even if I have to build on it little by little and integrate little by little. But I started doing that this year, like I said. And like honestly, man, I don't know if I want to say I'm at the halfway point, but I'm like, just, you got to get it done. And I want to get it done. I just, like I said, I'm trying to train my mind how to emotionally regulate in stressful situations. That's really hard when you're neurodivergent. I mean, it's just hard when you're human, even if you're not. But I'm trying to do that like without medications, because there are the other things I want to do that are going to require discipline. 222 on the timer. I also saw 212 a few seconds ago, but I guess there's something to this here today about being able to do hard things. I can do hard things if you need an affirmation. And you are protected and you are loved. And another message that was coming through today is you're allowed to be angry at people for just not showing up in the way that you need them to. Obviously, don't become the victim over it, but you're allowed to be angry. Especially when people are not approaching things like from a fairness perspective. But anyway, so I gotta go to my day job after this, so we're gonna film a message real quick for the benefit of the collective. Woo! Oh, I guess I'm lighting it from inside the pot. Big emphasis on like letting go, but like in the sense of surrendering something. Today, I definitely feel that. I didn't really meditate today, and I just had caffeine, so I'm trying something new. I'm not gonna lie. I did my little protection ritual, so I'll be fine, and I'm sitting in it. I think I did this already, but we'll do it one more time. And angels, spirit guides, tap me into the collective energy of the 12 days of Christmas, day 5. I knew this was gonna flip out at some point. Okay. This is probably a message for me today too, so that's why we're here. We've all gathered here today in holy matrimony of my higher self and my shadow self. Ay, coño. Okay, that one broke. Cute. Remember, like, when you see in movies, there we go, them just, like, strike the match on the side of a building? Like, I always wanted to try that. Let's sweeten this up with some Palo Santo. Very nice. Beautiful. I can't wait till this one is finished so I can relight one of mine. Mine are so fresh. Anyway. Okay, get me to the centered place. Cute. New home. It's underneath it. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Debt paid off. Express your individuality. Perfect timing. Okay. This is a message for me too. Where you're at, easy does it. What you want, springtime. What you need to do, be yourself. Obstacles, challenges. Today I don't really feel like they're alluding to challenges per se. I'll get into it in a minute. Outcome, children. When I see this, your life purpose could be like becoming a parent. That could be like a big part of your dharma here, but often when I see this card from this deck, it's about your inner child and healing your inner child. And then do you notice how they're right, the healed, healing, healer are right next to it? So this definitely makes sense for the intensity that I'm experiencing today. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. Today just feels like resistance. Like resistance. Oh my gosh. Guys, I did it. I finally got to a place where I could just channel like that without having to like meditate for like an hour. I like the pressure that I feel right now. Also though, with the new upgrade, there's something about lately when I get pressure in my head out of nowhere, there's either an entity around me, not necessarily like negative, but there's either like a spirit around me. I like that vibe better, or a message, like either a download or a message coming in from somebody that's going to be significant. And I feel that right now. I have goosebumps in the back of my neck. Easy does it. Stop trying to control everything. So basically, this is next to this is where you're at, what you want. spring is new beginnings. Spring is, beginning again, starting over. We've been seeing that 10-10 energy a lot, and the 9s and the 5s. What you need to do, be yourself. So I feel like collectively this is something that we've all already been working towards. And I'm saying especially we right now, because I think there's always an element of resonating with the messages that I bring for other people, because often the people in our experience, we're mirroring each other in some sort of way. Or I've experienced what things that they're already coming to me for, to help them heal and to guide them in the right direction. So it could be, it doesn't always have to be like at that moment, but this is emphasizing like what you need to do is just like keep going on the path that you set out for yourself and that you've been building. Whatever that looks like, whether that's like, hey, we're back. Okay, so my phone, like everything else today, seems to be just doing whatever the freak it wants. Okay, so where were we? Okay, yeah, like the message. So you're really being called to like still show up for yourself, to continue doing what you're doing even when things get hard, like not to get all bent out of sorts around it, like to really keep pushing forward, because I feel like right now, and I've been feeling this a lot lately, like I don't know if this is just for one person or a few people, or if this is for everybody, but healing the root chakra has been very significant the past few months. So, and that relates to like the family and the roots and our ancestors and where we came from, like our experiences in the family unit. And this right next to it, the healed healing healer, I feel like in really allowing ourselves a safe space, without fear of judgment, to express ourselves, to allow people to understand like when something hurts us, and to set boundaries. I feel like it's building us up to get to this point where, for the next chapter, we are taking all of this that we learned in the cycle and that we wrapped up, and we're growing some beautiful things from it, whatever that looks like for you, for us. But and then this new home was interesting to me, and there's more about being yourself, perfect timing, your wishes granted. So if you've been praying a lot for like this new beginning, just know that it's gonna happen. I really feel like a lot of these messages I've been getting in general, a lot of the time frame at the moment is about the next 6 months to a year. So the shifts you'll probably start seeing some benefits from this shift around the springtime, even because that keeps coming up too energetically. And I really think that a lot of things have fell into alignment with like the actual calendar year right now energetically. Like, I think if you guys saw one of my latest videos, this year was the first year in a long time for me that I felt like this is actually going to be a new year. Because normally I feel it in the springtime, the actual like astrological new year. So there's a lot moving around right now. There's a lot of shifts. There's a lot of changes. Just keep going. Seriously, just keep going. You might even be moving, or changing jobs because the new home. and definitely a new version, but definitely there's this underlying energy of like something's just not working out anymore, like, or it's just not, like, you're putting so much energy into something and like you feel like your time's being wasted. And I feel like they're really encouraging you to start taking steps to like cultivate, I want to say like a safety net for you to jump out of this. So very soon. So let's take a couple Green Witch cards, and then I think that's a good place to stop. I want to spritz this one down because the love is a big theme in 2025. I'm just letting you guys know. I've been feeling like this for a while. Okay. Spirit, send us what we need right now. When I was growing up in New York, my grandfather, he used to always tell me when I was a teenager, when I'm praying, like, he always had suggested, he's like, well, what I do is, like, I pray to, like, God or whoever's looking up after us up there, and I just say, you know, send me what I need and show me what to do. And that's something that for me has been pretty timeless, like, through all the shifts in my life. That's one thing that I think back to a lot. Like, I opened up protection and hope. But let's see what pops out. Yo, what if I do a live on, like, New Year's Eve and we all just, like, delete all our shit together? Like, all our old shit from the past 10 years. I've become... The core of me found its way back home, but I've become a very different person in many ways. A better person. Okay. Courage. You see that sword there? And this is also Libra energy, so justice. Trust that everything is going to work out as it should, and that you are stable in letting go of whatever it is that you feel like is in your way at this point. Desire. This is like heart energy. The 3, and this is expansion. It's intuition, like intuitive too, because of the Cancer in there. Let's see, maybe 1 or 2 more. 1 or 2 more, dude. Not like a million, please. They know I'm like not having it today. Emotion. Ironic. Another 4. So stability. More Cancer energy. Like, I want to say like trust what you feel. There's been a big theme here. Look at all this like heart energy. Like, follow your heart. I think that's Virgo. I think that's the sign for Virgo. So that's like stability. And see, this adds up to 10. Out with the old, in with the new. And we've got 2 emphases on strength and courage. Swords. Even if it doesn't make sense, go by what you feel. Just set yourself up. Set yourself up for success. I think I might take 1 more just for shits and giggles. Okay, yeah, see? Positivity, another 4. Like, stay positive even if you're being tested right now or going through trials. And then this was the last card. So in the end, and this adds up to 5, so that's change, positive changes, freedom, and then abundance. This is abundance. So you'll find, I want to, as cryptic as this sounds in certain ways, whatever comes to you is what this is referring to. In following your heart and these deepest desires, that's where you'll find everything that you've been searching for. So, and then look, we got Leo here. That's more heart energy and strength. That's the strength card in the tarot. All right, I love you and Merry Christmas. I will see you tomorrow. Don't give up.